Hi there, this is May with The Pragmatic Designer. In today's video, I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people struggle with and want to learn how to do better. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 ways on how you can be more productive and get more done in your life and in your business. The first tip that I have for you is to set a specific time in your day to look at emails and turn notifications off. If you have your notifications turned on for your phone whenever you get an email and then suddenly it beeps and you're in the middle of doing something really important, you're going to be distracted and that can really lower your productivity levels. Also, think about when you are most productive in your day. Are you a morning person and you get a lot of stuff done right after you wake up? If you are that kind of person, then schedule your emails to be opened later. For example, after lunch or maybe sometime in the evening. This will help you get a lot more done, especially when you're most effective and efficient. The second tip that I have for you is something that I learned from my friend Stacy at Fresh Stitches. This was actually the first time that I ever heard of anyone doing this, and maybe you're new to this too, so I hope it's useful for you. But this tip is to create weekly to-do lists instead of daily to-do lists. If you haven't mastered to-do lists yet, the problem with them is that most people tend to cram way too much stuff into to-do lists. So at the end of the day, you're only going to have completed a few things, and then you're going to beat yourself up over it because you didn't finish everything you wanted to do. So instead of making daily to-dos, make weekly to-dos. Jot down what's important that you want to accomplish in 1 week. That way, when you start on Monday and you didn't get to finish those things, you still have Tuesday. This will really help keep you motivated and feeling productive. Another tip with to-do lists is that people's natural tendencies is to cross off the easiest thing there is to do on the to-do list. This sounds like it might work. You do all the easy stuff first so that at the end of the day you have the really hard, important things that you need to get done. But at the end of the day, you might be feeling really tired and less motivated to get that really important thing done. So my suggestion for you is to do the hardest, most important thing on your to-do list first. This will help keep you on track on what's important. And at the end of the day, even if you didn't do the little things, at least you'll feel accomplished that you've achieved the important stuff that you needed to get done. And the third tip that I have for you is to make use of apps. The app that I like to use and that I use every day is Craftivity. This is an app that my husband and I are developing, and it's a goal-setting and productivity app made for creative people like you. In Craftivity, there's this feature that I've never seen anywhere else, but I found to be really helpful. It's called the Workweek Designer. And if you're a small business owner, this is going to come extremely handy. Every week you probably have the same few things that you do routinely. For example, check on Facebook and respond to comments, or reply to emails from customers. You can schedule all of this into your Workweek Designer at specific times of the day, and it will create recurring events for you and put it in your calendar. It also syncs with Google Calendar, so that's really nice. There are a lot of other cool features in Craftivity that will help you be more productive and reach more of your goals, so head on over to craftivity.me to find out more and join. Another app that you might find handy is the Facebook Newsfeed Killer app. If you're on Facebook a lot and you get distracted by all the posts that your friends make, and you're on the newsfeed always just scrolling through, wasting half an hour here and half an hour there, this can really distract you and lower your productivity levels and keep you from doing the things that are important in your day. And if you're using Google Chrome, you can download these free plugins called Newsfeed Eradicator and Kill Newsfeed. They're both different plugins. You can try them out, but what they do is they block off your entire newsfeed so you can't see anything. So every time you try to go on Facebook, you're not going to see and be distracted by all of your friends and family's posts and cute pictures of puppies that will distract you. Another app that I have been using religiously as well is called Evernote, and you might have heard of this, but it's basically a digital notebook that I can carry around on my phone, on my iPad. I basically do all my brain dumps into Evernote. I keep all of the important notes that I want to keep, like blog post ideas and product design ideas, and I even keep my tax ID in there because sometimes when I'm filling out forms on the internet, I forget what it is, and I don't want to dig up my documents. So I put it in Evernote, and what's great about it being digital is that I can just search for the keywords tax ID, and I'll find my tax ID really quickly. So this will help you increase your productivity and make you a lot more efficient. Evernote streamlines my life, and I'm all for streamlining. I hope you find these 3 productivity tips helpful. Try them out, let me know what you think. Maybe you also have some tips that you can share with me. For more creative business marketing tips, find me at blog.craftivity.me.